Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Tiger Torchy perspective. Life gets disheartening sometimes when people really don't know what's going on. The other day, I dropped a video 2 videos ago. I dropped a video and it was asking the ladies, hey, ladies, can we please work together? And a young lady by the name of KK, no picture, no nothing. She don't even have no followers. I assume it might be a troll, but whatever. The comment that she made was, can men stop blaming women? Shame on me. First of all, KK, I'm not blaming women. And most of the men out here aren't blaming women, but we got to tell y'all what's really going on from our perspective. Because every time we turn around, it's the women wants to be the leaders in control, and that's not natural. It's not natural. Just like it's not natural for me to be the one raising these 3 kids. Not that I can't raise 3 daughters. Not that I'm not capable of doing it the right way, which I'm doing it. It's not my nature as a man. My nature is to provide, protect, to lead, and do all those other things. It's the nature of the woman to nurture for these kids. And that's the question that I was asking the other day, because throughout history, y'all have been manipulated to fuck shit up. And I'm not going to say excuse my language this time, because that's what y'all been manipulated to. So let's deal with some facts, KK. Facts. During slavery, what the women use to check the kids? Did the slave masters use the black woman to keep the slave men and kids in check? Yes, that's a fact. Fact. Were the women manipulated to kick the men out the house? I used the word manipulated because I did an interview with an older lady and she said that's what happened. Y'all was manipulated through society and what was going on. Is that your fault? Y'all being manipulated. That's 2 times, okay? Now, feminism. Y'all was manipulated to thinking that feminism was better for y'all. Now here we are 2 generations later, and a lot of you women are saying, who the fuck said we want to work? We want to do this. It's feminism. Y'all was manipulated again. And that's just 3 examples of how women get manipulated that would change society. Not just your household, not just a section. I'm talking about society. Y'all get used to manipulate everything. Now, the reason why I brought this question out is because, like I was telling you, my oldest daughter is about to graduate high school. When my late wife passed away, me being the man that I am, and most men, we go to work so much that with the kids, my daughters used to talk to their mom every day after school, especially my oldest. It took about 2 years to start talking to me. About 1.5 years ago, I'm talking to her. She's coming home from school, high school. We talking about what's going on in school. Some girls are acting up. And you know what my daughter says? Oh, she got mommy issues. Yeah, that's what these kids say about the kids in school now. They got mommy issues. They ain't saying they got fucking daddy issues. They got mommy issues. It's you mothers that raised these kids for the last 2 generations. So now if I'm talking about the older women that's in their 60s now, I'm 55. So women that's 55 and around that age, y'all fucked it up. But y'all fucked up because y'all was raised to mess it up because it was the family without the father in the house, right? Now, this new generation of women, they doing the same thing. Half these girls walking around like freaking smuts. They listen to rap artists who's making the name of their chapstick and everything, gonorrhea and herpes and all this shit, and they buying that crap. And you women, listen, my man's birthday was in February. I went out with my homeboys to go out for fuck. I ain't been out in years. You know how many stank old ass ladies I seen up in there? When they should be grandmothers being home, it's all right to go out and have a good time, but it looked disgusting. And this is what brought me to where I'm at right now, the frustration. KK, I've said multiple times that it's going to take for the men to step up to start leading the women properly for life, for things to get better. I've already been checking men for the longest. That's why I made the comment. When there's bad times is when you see the difference between the men that got it and the men that don't. Every time there's the depressions and recessions and great depressions, yeah, the men that don't have nothing, that don't do nothing with themselves, that never went to school, that don't have no ambition, that don't know how to do it, you'll see the separation between men and the cowards and the suckers and the chumps. We've known that for a fact. I'm talking about you, lady. What are y'all teaching the next generation of girls? Are y'all teaching them the same shit with feminism? Are y'all teaching your daughters that they should be in the woods with a bear than a man? Because when I hear shit like that, ladies, You sound like idiots. Oh, I'd rather be in the woods with a bear than a man. Man ain't shit, man. That means your father ain't shit. Your brothers ain't shit. Your grandfather ain't shit. Your teachers ain't shit. Every man that you fucking know, or your boyfriends, everybody ain't shit, right? That's what you're putting out there. You putting that out there. So what I'm asking as a man, come on, ladies, where's the middle ground at? I'm not blaming y'all for nothing. But what I'm saying is that as nurturers, when are y'all going to become nurturers again? I can admit things when I say I was wrong, or I said things that was wrong. Like, for example, for the longest, all growing up, 18, 19, my 20s, my 30s, even some of my 40s. Shit, even some of my 50s right now. I always thought that these little girls get the way they act from their mama. Yo, she learned that shit from her mama. Damn, her mama must be like that. All be, oh, it's about their parents, it's about the no. My wife, my youngest daughter was 4 years old. My late wife passed away. She's going on 9. So her mother didn't teach her a lot of shit, and these girls are doing shit that no woman taught them. I don't have women in my house. I don't have no women running through my house. I don't do that. So that means that the women, the things that they're learning, some of them is natural. So my question is, ladies, what are you teaching these girls? Are you going out there telling your daughters, F dudes, you don't need a man? Go do it by yourself? These are questions that I'm asking y'all, because y'all keep saying that what I'm saying is I'm out here disrespecting y'all, or I'm blaming y'all. No, it ain't no blame. But at some point, how many times are you going to allow yourself to be manipulated through the system? And they do it all the time. All the time. Only thing you got to do is put out a fad. Put out something to get the world jumping in the fad. Clapping fingers and all that. All you women that do all of this crazy shit, y'all following so many fads. You know this is some homo shit? Once again, you're promoting LBGQ shit. This right here, ladies, if y'all don't know, ask my cousins who I know that are gay. This right here is silent claps. It's what gay people do. And once again, you're representing the other side. You want to know where the fucking men at. Half you women, look, think about it. Let's just do some facts about it. Y'all got manipulated to keep the men out the house. Not saying that homosexuality was what never really happened, but look at that shit now. You women raised these boys. Yeah. Most of these boys out here that are Fossies right now was raised by single mothers. Now, y'all gonna come out, oh, where were the fathers at? The fathers left. Well, some of the fathers was kicked out. Some of the fathers in prison for trying to hustle. Because think about it, most men commit crime to impress a bitch. Real talk. Most men out there sell drugs to get the clothes and the money to impress a chick. Most of these young boys out there doing it because I want to get my mama a house. I want to get my mama out the hood. Everything for a woman, for their mama. But ain't not one of you mama telling your sons, I don't think you really need to be doing that. We can get at men all day. I'm talking to you ladies because I'm raising 3 girls in there. And if y'all keep saying that, yeah, it takes a community for everybody to raise these kids. You got to have a good system and everything. Okay, if I come to you and ask a legit question, but then you tell me I'm blaming somebody, that's no accountability again. That's why dudes don't want to talk to you fucking women. Because I put a video out and not one person hit me back with, how can we do something about it? Is it, oh, you're blaming us, you blaming us again. That's all you're doing. So how do we talk? How do we start fixing these children right now? Because the next thing I'm going to have to start teaching my daughters, and guess what? You might have to share a man, young lady. They're going to probably have to go to polygamy. Yeah. Even though my children was raised in a traditional marriage, mom and dad, the way society's going, the way you ladies are making it, I might have to teach my daughters they're going to have to go polygamy. Because it seemed like we stopped talking to each other and start talking at each other. I'll give an example, ladies. Real talk. I'll give you a real prime example. I'm a widow father back in the dating scene, which I really don't want to do no more. I'm done with that. But even if all you women want to, oh, let's have this big giant get together at this place and invite all the men and we can sit down and tell. Men don't want to do that shit. You want to find a real man? Why don't y'all try going where men are at? When men want to find women, guess what? We go to where the women are at. But you women, when y'all want to find men, y'all want us to bring y'all to us. Once again, you're trying to be in fucking control. No, go to where men at. Why don't you go to the water rafting center and go bike riding or trail riding or mountain climbing or rock wall climbing or some of that crazy shit that men like to do? Why don't your women throw a barbecue, build a big ass fucking 52-inch screen outside and have a big Call of Duty or a Madden tournament? You'll see a lot of men around then. But y'all bitches don't want to do that. Y'all want everybody to sit around and fucking drink wine and all this bullshit. No, grow up. It's time to be a family, be men and women again. All that little fancy shit, that shit is over with. Ladies, we've been through that shit. 20, 30 years of tattoos and being whores. And the men too, because guess what? We was tricking on your hoes. Now y'all need to start having real conversations with your kids. Because one thing I'm going to tell y'all ladies right now, men have conversation with young boys. We keep it real with our boys. Now, do the boys listen? That's a different story. But most men, I don't care what man out there, I don't care who you are, you ask a man right now, do you have an old timer or a young dude or your cousins or the niggas on the block or somebody be like, yo son, you're going to end up either in jail or prison. You need to stop, kid. You're not built for that. How many people said that? You didn't listen. Next thing you know, they end up in jail. And that's when they were like, I ain't really meant for that. That's where the snitching and everything come from. Because they realize they ain't built for it because some people told them they not. Men tell their nephews, yo, don't let your dick run your life. You go out there and get them girls pregnant, your life is over. You better watch it, boy. Yo, you an ugly ass dude, man. So if you're going to get some chicks, you're either going to have to get a good job, have some good wits, or something other than your looks. Men would tell another, yo, my man ugly as hell, but I need to get some bitches. That's my G. That dude is, yo, son is ugly, but he keeps some fine ass dimes. We'll tell each other we're ugly. We'll tell each other we out of shape. Yo, nigga, you fat as fuck right now. You better go lose some weight. Do your women tell each other that? Do y'all keep it real? No, oh girl, you look good like that. No, you don't. You over fucking weight. Bitch, go to the gym. No, you ugly. You not gonna get a cute man. Are y'all telling your daughters the truth? Or you're lying to them? No, I never sucked dick. Oh, I wasn't a hoe back then. Oh, all these tattoos and all that tattoo across that champ stamp. Y'all need to tell your daughters the truth about what's going on in the world for real so they don't make the same mistakes you made. Alright? That's the truth, KK. I'm not blaming nobody. The fact of the matter is, a lot of you chicks was hoes. A lot of niggas was tricking on you hoes. The 80s and 90s is over. We're going back to what it was in the 60s and 70s when times was hard. And now we're about to find out who has what and who is who. Who's the real men? Who's the fake men? Who the real bitches are? Who the bum bitches are? You're about to find out this summer. When times get hard, that's when you're going to really find out. Because all the chicks are going to start kicking the bum dudes out and they're going to start looking for the dudes with it. And fellas, don't fall for it. I'm Tiger Talltree. Till next time, until next time. I ain't blaming a woman for nothing. What I'm saying is, how do we work together? Can y'all give me an example on that or help me out with that? Yeah, I'm sorry. These fucking allergies, man. Anyway, till next time, until the next time. Enjoy your day.